So, upon waking up today, I do feel as though there was some sort of violation. I feel pain in my back and my backside and a little bit in my neck. And now that I'm like up, there's like air trying to escape out of my back. I told you, and my neck. There's air trying to escape out of my back, my backside, my butt. So yeah, I think somebody's doing some weird stuff some kind of way. I don't know how. I guess you could just like, there's probably a way. But yeah. And I don't know. That's my heart rate. It was as high as 93 from midnight, which was what I was saying, and as low as 46. But mind you, I was in bed the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Also, 93.46 lines up with assaulted you, dumb snitch. As like a wake-up message or whatever. Because I have no privacy. But like at this point, like I said, if I gotta tend to my own wounds, figure out my own stuff, then it should be like, it should be vlogged, bro. Reported, curated the way that I fucking want it to be. So, yeah, that sucks. So yeah, I have to tend to my, what I got going on. It hurts emotionally, but not, you know, in a way, not as much as it would if I just woke up and went on about my day and didn't say anything. But internally, I'm like, damn, I think somebody's like abusing me in my sleep. It still hurts the same, but it hurts a little less if I'm advocating for myself and talking about it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to live my life. So I still think today is going to be a good day. And the talking about stuff is healing for me. But I just don't want to give whoever is doing this to me the satisfaction of me being fearful and intimidated and like, you know, I'm gonna maintain my dignity and my self-respect. And that's not to say that, like, you know, I don't know, whatever about whatever, but I don't know. That's just where I'm at. I don't even know how to say it better than that. Somebody's just abusing me, bro, just to abuse me. It don't even make sense. It ain't even like, I don't know. And I'm to the point where, like, I do think about stuff like differently. So I guess other women or other people, whatever, maybe they respond differently. But I kind of am just like, I don't know, I'm me. So I don't know how else to respond other than this is crazy, painful, demeaning. But also, I've grown and evolved so much to where I'm not going to allow it to alter my character or my emotional well-being. Oh my God. Or my mental health that I have, like, evolved, like, you know, like all the meditation, all the therapy, all the journaling, all of that would not run into this moment to then, like, cause me to regress. It just don't, my brain just can't. My brain just can't compute that. So, yeah. That's another disclosure of what I have been going through. And this has happened a few times, but again, me advocating for myself and being actually, I don't know, like, just advocating for myself and what looks to me like, dang, you really are really growing and evolving. It's like, it hasn't been happening that much. Like, it's been like, maybe like 9 out of like a 90-day window or something like that. But hell, that I've been aware of, because like I said, people be doing stuff, bro. I don't know. But the point is, since I've been like, oh, okay, I think this is happening and it sucks. What do I do? How do I resolve this situation? I don't know. I feel pretty good about being able to talk about it out loud. No therapist, no damn law enforcement, just me advocating for me. That is not okay that somebody comes in your sleep and, like, sexually assault you, bro. It's not okay that, you know, because you have digital locks and stuff, somebody, anything from the things that I've seen online or whatever, like on my phone, and the little, like I said, the little encrypted little messages, it could be anything where, like, my information is put online for sale and strangers could just be like, that's kind of the twisted, crazy, but sophisticated shit that I've been observing is a possibility. And then all in an attempt to, whoever is doing this, to make me look like I'm promiscuous. When I could not, like, you could talk to me for like 10 minutes and tell that, like, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't see it as like a thrill. I don't see it as like some kind of anything that would be in alignment with like promiscuity, as far as it not being inappropriate, as far as it not being like forced sex work. So like if a woman like wants to do that on her own, that's a completely different story. That is not my story. I recognize that that's out there. That's not about, we're not talking about her. We're talking about me right now. Like, I'm not a promiscuous person. But again, I think in this grand scheme of whatever, the idea, there's some kind of incentive in making me look like I'm a promiscuous person. So somebody's doing some digital fucking, I don't know what you would call it, but like, I think that that's like a factor, bro. And I think that like the way this apartment is set up, the way that like a lot of shit is like structured, it's designed for me to feel trapped and intimidated and like there's nothing I can do and this is just it. And I just can't, I don't know, like I said, call it what you want, do your own psychoanalysis. I'm just not okay with that. I just can't like not talk about it from a real place, from a place of like, yeah, this is trash. This is why it's trash, and I'm not gonna allow it to break my spirit. I'm just not gonna allow it to break my spirit. It's weird. It's weird on so many different fucking levels. So again, as I get my day started, don't talk to me about nothing in this apartment, bro. This is why I'm like, I don't even want to really be here. I don't even really want to be here. Like, as far as like, the resources that I need being out of reach, right? And the reach that whoever is doing this to me, that they've demonstrated, where it's like, what are you gonna do? It has made me feel like, bro, I just want to like not be in the city. Like, it was supposed to be fun, it was supposed to be cool, but now everything just seems like a veneer to like, I don't know, like do this type of heinous shit to me. And like, I just can't reiterate enough. If this is some kind of like, like, I have never been a groupthink girly. And I can think of a couple groups that might be able to like, whatever, do this type of shit. And it frustrates me because I feel like they'd be like, this bitch, da 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 da. And it's like, you just don't know. I one thing that I know about myself, I've never been a groupthink girly. I don't know who, like, even, I don't even know how our paths would cross to a point where this would even be a consideration that I would have to make. That like it could be this group or that group or this group or that group. So where you should even have to listen to me say that I'm not a groupthink girly. But now here we are, and I would like to say that as well, where it's like, I'm not judgmental. I'm pretty objective about shit, probably on like a supernatural level at this point. But I think that there's like this, like, you don't like, what, this bitch is weird, she's so like, and it's like, I've never been a groupthink girly. I've known that since, oh my God, like, where it's like, these types of politics make me feel like there's possible groups that could be involved. And I can just, I don't know, intuitively feel the, like, when is she gonna, like, and I can't, like, that's why I've always been, like, an independent, like, I don't know. I don't know how to say it in a way where it would be, you know, I've never been like, oh yeah, like, okay, hazing. But on the other side, you get like, I've just never been that way. However, with the shit that I've gone through, man, I could really, there was an opportunity before that now I recognize I would have done so fucking well. I would have did better than I thought, but I didn't know my own strength. Now here we are, where like I would have did so well. This is a military thing, but I would have did very well. But again, insecurity, like I was saying, insecurity a common theme, and me looking back and seeing where can I improve the most. Stop being so insecure. So as I wake up and I should have reasons to complain and be sad and feel intimidated, I'm just going to say a good, wonderful, warm, glorious good morning, and hell no to that. I'm going to go on about my life. I'm going to try and have a good day. I understand that everything, every device and every fucking thing probably around me is either just like most things. Well, some things are probably to try to make negative experiences in my day, in my life. But I just can't subscribe to that thinking, bro. I don't know. Something happens where eventually you realize that like you suffers to a point where it's like, oh, I can really control how I think. Like for real. Like I can really control how my thinking and my emotions are two separate things. And I think, like I said, I might be in like a very unique category zone of that, where I'm like, okay, it's clear you don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. It's clear you're going to do whatever you want to do. But regardless how that makes me feel emotionally, I can still logically think and respond in every moment of every day, and however I choose. I don't have to be bitter. I don't have to be intimidated. I don't have to be fearful, even though that's really what you want. I don't have to do that. I don't have to. I don't have to feel that way. I don't have to feel insecure. I don't have to feel worthless. I don't have to give up on my goals or my ideas. I don't have to like not trust anybody, although this does set it back. This does make it harder. It does make it harder. But I don't, me being abused, and I mean intentionally, where people know this is like a trauma thing for me. So me being abused damn near like strategically and intentionally, I've just, thank God, thank therapy, thank like medical modalities and like all the good healthy things that have got me to this point, exercise, journaling, to where like you can assault me, abuse me, and try to poison me until whatever, try to make me sick intentionally, all of this stuff, but like I still choose how I respond and who I am. And really, that shouldn't even, from what I'm enduring, that shouldn't even like make somebody feel, how would it make somebody that's doing the shit, how would they be angry about that? You know what I'm saying? I think that is really where the saying like this says less about me and more about whoever is doing this. And that's what gives me the courage and the wherewithal and like the strength to say this type of shit at the beginning of my day, so it's out the way, knowing that I might have to encourage myself tomorrow and the next day. It's just, at this point, you know, like I said, I stand on the shoulders of giants. The only reason that, I don't know, like, I thought insecure thoughts was like just, honestly, ironically, it was in alignment with me not learning Black history. But once I messed around and learned some real authentic Black history, where now everybody want to make jokes about Egyptian people and all of this stuff, but like once I actually like really learn that stuff, it do make you behave differently towards oppression. And I think that's what people actually really be mad at, which again has more to do with them and their internal thing. They ain't found their thing that would fortify their identity. So you got to pick on me or whatever and try to nullify what I feel to be a certainty, which is like I stand on the shoulders of giants. I can't let my crown fall. I can't let somebody else being upset about my confidence, like internal confidence in the midst of oppression, make me into like a mean person or a fearful person, you know, or somebody who don't use their voice, who don't speak up. So, is this a lot? Is it complicated? Is it hurtful? Yeah. But is that a good enough excuse for me to become inarticulate or censor myself or, I don't know, start bargaining with an oppressor about anything? Nah. No. But it is painful. And with that being said, I'm going to tend to myself. Also, ironically, if you notice, my Amazon delivery with my toiletries was prevented. So this in conjunction corroborates what I'm talking about. I've been damn I don't know what to call it, like at the very least assaulted, you know. I have nowhere to go, because I already know if it, like, there's nothing, I don't think that there's infrastructure to help me. And even if there is, I think that there's some kind of bag man or something that will follow me wherever I go and ensure that, like, it's all designed to make me look like mentally whatever. So I just want to get up and go to the bathroom, and these people done stop my toilet paper delivery from coming. So I just feel like this is enough to corroborate what I'm talking about. Like, you know, it's some shady stuff going on. So another day. That being said, I'm gonna get my day started. I'm in a good mood, especially now that I've like gotten that out the way. Now my mind is clear and I'm ready to focus on the things that I actually want to focus on. So even though you may win the battle and destroy my body and, I don't know, breach my fucking physical boundaries, breach my boundaries, I've already won the war of like, I got my soul. I know my soul. It's a good soul. it's pretty strong. And it is fortified with the awareness of the identity of it being a descendant of giants. Real giants. Not fear giants. Not like, well, fear mongering. Not fear giants. Real giants. Good morning.